My view.
Yes, sound plan.
Stolgek, it seems to be huge, which is, there's medium, then there's large, and then there's... It's too big to give it a proper hug, to answer your question.
Has anyone got an enlarge spell?
Want to enlarge this creature?
No.
Maybe use
Unfortunately
my
not.
potion of growth to get bigger. There's a potion for that, right? Growth, or even potion of turning giant.
Should have probably looked for that, hey?
Seems like it would suit you.
Yeah. Got this axe, though. Instead.
Well, look, where is it? On the road, or is it?
No, it's
kind
off
of
to
off?
the side.
If
Yeah.
we were to simply just keep going on our merry way, would
You
it
can
notice us?
just completely ignore you. You can just completely ignore it. It probably wouldn't really notice.
How far away from town or any other settlements are we?
About 2 hours away from town. I mean, there are always plenty of like small settlements around, like 1 or 2 farmhouses and stuff like that. So you're probably not terribly far off of some small village.
Perhaps it might be best to do something about it. It could be a threat to the local populace.
I feel like we could handle it if we needed to, if we do this smart. Silence.
Fine,
Everyone's
smart.
just like,
I don't think it's smart enough.
no!
I mean, I'm
I'm
down.
smart.
Define smart? Well, we prepare in a way that, we would have an advantage over the T-Rex. Though it is a giant T-Rex in armor, so...
Why is it wearing armor?
Wait, Stogig. You can speak with animals, yes?
That is true.
Maybe you could try and commune with the beast.
I mean, I could try. But that's pretty risky. I mean... What am I gonna do? Walk up to the giant lizard?
But look, the only reason I'm asking is because I have an idea that it's possibly a druid, because I don't know why a T-Rex is wearing armor. And if there's a druid, just...
Give me another perception check, Jannis.
Fuck yes.
Did you roll it to yourself?
Oh, god damn it, I did. Fuck, I swear to god, you can check stream, I rolled the 24.
I'll believe you. It's all good. It's all good. All right. You like squint your eyes and you look over at it, and you're a ranger. You had to deal with druids. They don't like to wear metal armor. That T-Rex is wearing full plate by the looks of it.
Okay. Well. I'm still very confused. I don't know anyone else that could transform into a T-Rex with plate armor on. So maybe this T-Rex just learned how to put plate armor on. That, or there's a man training T-Rexes around here.
The wizard. I blame him.
You know what?
Whom do you blame?
The wizard. He's a dick.
I also blame the wizard.
Is it possible that the wizard polymorphed someone and the spell also happened to enlarge their armor?
I don't think so.
Let's kill it and find out.
I'm not familiar with wizard spells. Fucking barbarians, man. I swear to God.
Straightforward. Let's kill it and find out.
He just wants to test the new axe.
Technically, I haven't attuned to it yet, so... Not fully.
Yes, you... Yeah, okay.
It's gonna be bad.
Well, I agree with Braithar, so if you're not going to talk with it, Stoge, we're going to have to try and do something about it.
Oh, you want to do something about it?
There are people who live around here.
Oh yeah, actually, that's a good point.
Aren't you meant to be a good cleric? You know, helping the people, like this paladin says?
Can't we just tell the people that, there is a giant dinosaur
But, you know, I'm
in the
also a
backyard and they
ranger,
can...
and I would like to take care of these things, too.
Alright. We'll start the ritual.
Does it take 1 hour to attune to an item? Oh, you do speak with animals.
Yeah. Alright. So you sit down and you prepare to commune. Have the nature spirits help you to understand animals. And in those 10 minutes, the T-Rex doesn't really move a whole lot. In fact, after a bit, it seems to just sit down. Still has its back turned to you guys.
10 minutes. It's
No, I never imagined a T-Rex sitting down.
How far away is it exactly?
Right now, I'd say around 400 feet away from you guys.
Okay. I'm just gonna go. Hey! What are you doing?
Alright, let me see. Alright, you don't get any reaction.
He must
I
be
don't think
old,
it's
he doesn't
working,
hear very well.
Chuck a stone at him, man.
Oh, God.
400 feet, I got
Actually, all of a sudden, you you see it just seemingly flop on its back, and like its giant feet just paddling in the air.
Are you enjoying yourself?
No reaction.
Baby T-Rex.
This thing isn't an animal.
It's quite large for a baby T-Rex.
Never seen a baby T-Rex before. I don't know, how large did they begin?
Baby armored T-Rex?
I don't know what to do here. It's playing like it's a dog. I'm sorry, but I would like to get closer and see if anyone else is around the T-Rex.
Alright.
Is it an illusion?
Are you trying to be stealthy?
Yeah, I'm gonna at least stealth.
Do
Alright.
you want me to send my spiritual weapon closer here? Like, I'm not gonna hit him, but I'll just
I don't
see if
think
he'll
the
play with
T-Rex
it.
is gonna take kindly to a weapon coming at him.
Yeah, can I check if it's just an illusion?
Sure. Give me an intelligence check.
Oh, God. What is
To see. Shadows, give me a stealth check.
Can I
Alright.
also use pass without a trace for that?
Yes, you
Oh,
can
just a
use
normal
pass-
check. Just click that one.
Yeah, just click the number. Yeah, there you go. It doesn't seem to be a illusion. I mean, you can feel like sort of the ground vibrating whenever it like moves abruptly. Shadows, you conjure up a bit of magic to help you blend in with the environment better, and you start sneaking up. And you see the dinosaur like sort of turn around again and like go back to its kind of sitting position. And as you get closer, you hear a voice that seems to be talking to the dinosaur. You can't really see anyone, but someone seems to be telling it, something along the lines of, "You're a good boy, very
Bloody
good boy,"
nose.
and
Bloody nerd.
how close do you want to get?
I want to get close enough to see who that man is.
All right. You creep closer and closer, and for the longest time you can't see anything. There's just this giant T-Rex. But then it sort of moves a little bit, and you notice a gnome standing next to it and just sort of petting it.
Okay, at this point, I'm going to just come out of stealth.
The T-Rex is like startled, it jumps up, it lets out this blood-chilling roar, and just looks...
Whoa! I mean, you no harm. Just want to have a chat with the gnome.
Oh! Yeah, come down, big boy, come down, it's all good. He's just a friendly man.
Are we good? He's not gonna bite me in half, is he? Because I've seen that before.
No.
It wasn't
No,
pretty.
he's a good boy. He's a good boy. Look, he doesn't do anything.
Sorry, but are you training him?
Well, he's my dog. Yes.
Your dog?
Yes.
It's a rather large dog for a gnome.
Oh well, I mean, it currently is turned into a T-Rex. It was a little bit of an accident, but
Did you polymorph him?
well, I kind of listen. I'd rather not get into it. There was an explosion at my laboratory,
Oh,
and ever since then he's been a bit big.
my dear, no need to explain. I know all about explosions in laboratories. But, do you mean he cannot revert back to his old form?
Not currently. I'm working on it.
Okay.
I'm getting there.
Curious.
Some time ago, he got terribly injured, so I made him some armor to keep him safe. Not quite sure what happened.
Yeah, very strange. Very strange.
Gnome just made him armor. How?
Well, what do you plan on doing with this dog? I mean, I don't think anyone in a nearby town is going to take kindly to you having a giant T-Rex in plate armor.
Oh, that's all right. We're staying away from the towns. I just took him on a fishing trip. He does so love fish. He gets really really sidetracked whenever there's fish around. He just has to get them. It's quite adorable.
You smell Sam?
By chance, what do you do with yourself besides, training your dog at this point?
Oh,
Are you going to be free for a while?
I'm actually rather busy. I have many things to do, research to be done, and I have to turn this little fella here back into an actual little fella.
Have you trained him to fight?
No, of course not. He would never harm a fly. I mean, look how adorable he is.
Oh,
And he
don't get me
like
wrong,
he
he's
sort of
adorable.
you see like this magical hand appear and just scratch his nose up there, and he just straight up just wags his tail, just thumps it on the ground. The earth shakes like you almost fall over.
Oh, Jesus, yeah, okay, I can see that. What is your name, by the way? I'm sorry, I haven't introduced myself either. I'm Jannis Spiritual.
Oh, well, the people around the village where I live just call me Annoyance, so I guess you can go with that.
They call you Annoyance. Why?
Yes. Because apparently I'm very annoying.
Because you blow up things, or because of the T-Rex?
Well, because of my experiments, yes, and recently they did get a bit cross with me because, he's not quite used to his size yet, so he sort of ran over the mayor's house, which definitely wasn't his fault. Could have happened to anyone. He was just a bit clumsy. I don't see any reason why anyone gets so terribly upset about this.
Me neither, my dear, me neither. But I don't think I want to call you Annoyance.
Oh, well, that's what everyone has been calling me.
Yes, but surely you have a given name, right? From your parents?
I probably had one at some point.
What do you call yourself?
Me?
Of course.
I mean, I am myself. Yes.
Leave it with me.
I mean, you can choose to call me whatever you like. I don't really mind.
How about Marin?
All right. Sounds good.
Okay, Marin. Well, nice to meet you, Marin. Like I said, my name is Jannis, and I'm just passing through with my companions, and, well, we've seen your T-Rex, and it made us a little cautious, if you will. But...
Oh, yeah, I understand that. But he's perfectly harmless. He would never do anything bad.
have you thought of training him for battle?
No, of course not. He might get hurt. I mean, look. And he like points out some scars and some old scars that might almost look like arrow wounds. And he says, I mean, look at that. He just came home one day just looking like this. It was terrible.
Well, Marin,
I don't want the poor guy to get hurt.
I'd like to be friends, and I think I'd like to be upfront with you. I may think that we stumbled upon your T-Rex at some stage, and I think he was just looking for fish, but foolish as we were, may have got a little defensive.
Oh, you were the ones hurting him?
Sadly so,
But
yes.
why? He's such a good boy. I don't understand why anyone would want to hurt him.
As I said, it was just in self-defense. We did not realize that he really wanted my fisherman's fish. See, we have a paladin that likes to just fish, and he fishes a lot.
Oh yeah, he would definitely try and make friends with him. That's for sure.
Yes, he certainly made friends with him indeed.
Halfway there.
Yes. I only ask about training him because there are a few things dark brewing in these lands at the moment, and we may need all the
Oh
help
yeah,
we can
I've
get.
noticed. I try to stay away from them. I don't want nothing to do with that.
Is there any way I could persuade you?
No.
In maybe helping?
No. I have my own life, thank you. And I have a dog here.
Do you just call him Dog?
That's his name. That's what I call him. I mean, he's a dog, so I call him Dog.
Out of curiosity, then, if you're not willing to help us with the dog here, would you be willing to train someone we have with us? Maybe with alchemy or spells? You seem to be quite proficient.
I can do that, yes, of course. Of course. If he wants to come with me to my hometown for a bit, stay there, I can train him. He can help me look after Dog.
I'm gonna whistle and just call Steve!
Yeah, you guys back at the cart. You just see Jannis. You know, you see the T-Rex get really excited.
Did it sound like Jannis is in trouble?
Well, actually, I would also like to try and pat the dog.
You think you
It
called
doesn't
Steve?
look like
He
he's
wasn't
exactly in trouble, no. It doesn't look like. But you hear him like shout for Steve. And Steve just seems all of a sudden to be incredibly engrossed in his book. And he doesn't react to it.
God damn it, Steve. I'm going to grab out an arrow and shoot it and see if I can hit the top of the roof of the carriage just to get his attention a little more.
Roll me an attack roll. Just press the button. Alright. You shoot the arrow, it pierces very nicely just the top of the carriage. Maybe startles some of the people around, I don't know. And Steve, like, he looks up at the arrow, and then he just sort of goes deeper behind his book.
What is he doing? He's breaking the carriage!
I'm gonna look at Marin. I do apologize. See, we gave him a band of intelligence, and ever since then he's been non-stop, a bookworm. You can't really pry him from those things.
Oh, I understand that. I understand that. Happens to me all the time. And then sometimes I forget to feed dog, and then he has to remind me. It happens all the time.
Do you mind if I pet him? Is he friendly to
No,
outside?
go ahead. Go ahead. He's a good boy.
I'm gonna give him a little like scratch under the chin.
Yeah, he looks at you and he gives you this low growl as you come closer, and then the gnome just looks at him and says, "There, it's all right. He's a friend," and he just sort of lowers his head a bit so you can actually reach it. And yeah, when you scratch him, his tail just ever so slightly starts to wag.
Well, he certainly acts like a dog. It's lovely, actually. Kind of wish I had one. Seeing as how my companion is not coming over, would you mind maybe coming over to our carriage and maybe I could introduce you to everyone?
Oh, yes, of course. I always love meeting new people.
Good.
And he just, very, very swiftly just clambers onto the back of the T-Rex.
Do you mind if I can come up with you? They're quite a way away.
Yes, of course. Come up. And as you try and climb up there, you notice that dog is trying his best without actively fighting you, to hinder you in every way he can to keep you from getting up there. Sort of always moving one step to the side and
I don't think he's too fond of me, Marin.
Oh, that's alright. He'll get used to you in no time. Come on, be a good dog now. And eventually he lets you climb up. And yeah, you guys see Jannis climb up on the armored T-Rex and they come towards you. How does everyone feel about this giant armored lizard? Your horses, by the way, are not happy. The closer they get, the more nervous they get. They are...
Eric, calm emotions.
They're getting antsy.
I might need
The
to
war
use it on
horses?
myself.
The war horses, no. The war horses are fine. They are good. But the horses,
I'm not.
the wagon horses are not happy.
Can I see Jannis at all in this approach?
Yeah, you can see him.
Okay.
I'm on the back, just kind of waving
Guys, look at me!
You make a new friend!
Yes. I don't know if you can see it from down there, actually. I'm gonna ask Marin if I can actually pick her up so she can be seen.
Sure, yeah. You pick her up and she waves at everyone.
This is Marin!
Hi, Marin!
Hello!
She's delightful. This is her dog. What is the... Oh, that's right. It's just called Dog.
Very pragmatic.
I'm telling you, he's been charmed. There's no way this is a dog.
Okay, get ready.
I'm out of here. I'm just slowly backing up with my horse. No.
Boys, calm down. Everything is all right.
You're lying.
Marin's a wizard, okay? She does experiments, and one just went awfully wrong, and now she has what was her dog, a T-Rex in plate armor that acts like a dog still. Right, Marin?
Yes. That's pretty much how it went. Nice to meet you all. And she sort of slides down the back of the T-Rex and then jumps off and comes up to you guys. And seemingly very happy to meet new people,
Is
So this
Steve
creature
here?
is yours.
Where is Steve? I called for him, but he did not come.
That's why there was an arrow aimed at the carriage.
You know what he's like with his books. It's hard to get his attention, and I thought, well, maybe that might, wake him up a little bit, but apparently not. Steve!
Steve is not answering.
Do you really need Steve? Don't you need... Don't you want someone else to help you?
Well, I'm hoping this is for Steve's benefit. Marin seems very proficient in spellcasting and alchemy, so if she can teach Steve something, then...
I wouldn't say very efficient. I dabble.
Well,
I
sure,
do experiments, I do research.
you've blown some things up and you've turned a dog into a T-Rex, but hey,
Yeah, I'm gonna have to turn him back. I'm working on it. I'll get there. But he seems to be pretty happy the way he is.
Why did you turn him into a T-Rex in the first place?
Oh, I tried to... Well, quite frankly, I tried to play a little prank on him and I tried to turn him green.
I'm going to inside check her.
You know, she seems to be perfectly upright with you. That seems to be what happened.
Is the T-Rex green?
Could do it again.
Yeah, kinda.
That sort of worked. I could see the hue, a touch.
Yeah, but I must have gotten something. I think I might have used the wrong spell ingredients.
Ah.
Yeah, he should have stayed small, you know, and less lizardly.
How long has he been this way for?
About 3 weeks.
Ah.
I'm gonna slide down
You
the
said-
back
Almost
of the
figured out
T-Rex
how
at
to
this point.
turn him back.
I'm gonna slide down the back of the T-Rex at this point and go to the carriage and open up the doors.
You see Steve basically having wedged himself between two of the weapon crates and just trying to be as invisible as possible.
What is up with you today, Steve? Normally you come at the slightest bloody shout of your name. Are you scared
Oh,
of the
sorry,
T-Rex?
sir, I didn't hear you.
Do you mind coming outside?
Sir, do you mind if I don't?
Are you scared of the T-Rex, Steve?
Am I? Sir, have you seen the size of it?
I have. I've even written on the back of it, Steve.
Yes, I would rather stay in here, sir, if that is all right with you.
Steve, I can
It is
assure
big,
you
it is scary.
it is harmless. And
It wouldn't even
trained.
notice if it stepped on me, sir.
Believe me, it likes fish, not goblin.
I
I want you to meet someone who can help you with your books and your spells.
You see, like, when you say that, you see, like, a lot of conflicting emotions going on. He's, like, he's really scared, but at the same time, you know, someone who can teach him spells and stuff. And after a moment, he, like, very slowly just crawls out of the cart and just comes out and he, like, looks up and he's like, "Are you sure he's not gonna eat me, sir?
Can
Or step on me?"
whistle and just put out my hand and see if the T-Rex comes down for another pet, so I can just show Steve that everything's alright?
Yeah, you whistle and it, like, sort of, it turns its head to you, looks at you, and then looks away.
Ah, Marin, can you help me out here? Steve's a little scared.
Marin sees Steve, and she, like, looks him up and down and she's, "Oh, are you another wizard as well?" And she just runs over and she's like, "Oh, this is so fantastic. I've not met one of my size yet." And she just starts basically bombarding him with about 5 million questions per second. And yeah, he seems to be a bit, you know, put off at first, but then he seems to be enjoying him. And within a very short amount of time, the two of them seemingly have forgotten everything around them and are just chatting about arcane runes and spell ingredients and how all the different ways that they've blown up their laboratories so far.
Oh. Marin, do you think you might be able to show him a thing or two?
Yes, of course. No problem.
If you're
I
willing,
can teach
Steve.
him all the things. And Steve is like, Sir, but I would